all right, all right. Look like my forehead is shiny. Sister Deborah coming with a message. I just did another message, but I had to come back because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be really in on messages that's really going to open the eyes of individuals. Uh, and it's really the light. I'm going to beam the light before you. Um, Either your eye is going to see or your eye can't see. But that won't be my issue, okay? But I'm going to beam that light. I'm going to take that light and it's going to beam. And I'm going to turn it up high, very high, so it can be clearly seen. What is actually, I was just getting prepared so I can go take care of some business. And in the process, I saw another situation that happens a week after the Wells uh, young man, his death. A few days later, there were two um, brown-skinned young men found dead in the woods. As I begin to tell you all, and I'm talking to Judah, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the strangers. We let y'all deal with them, okay? So I'm talking to the strangers because the strangers will also be on the front line. Oh yes, the strangers will be on the front line. That's where you will find them. They will be on the front line. But I say unto you that I was speaking to you all about a lot of that's going on. I told you all that. And since this young man has passed away, I didn't know it was that many. Not the two, but they says many. I was speaking since January, but I'm finding out since this young man's life was taken, they're finding the brown skinned males, and I'm sitting back watching Judah, the men of Judah, stand back and say nothing. I think it's okay for them to stand. It spoke of wars and rumors of wars, but Yeshua said, hold up, that's not it. That's what they do to throw people off. But he said, nation against. That word against nation is meaning people against people. The word against means that there's going to be something in between people. And understand, it's going to be dark, evil, wicked. And the Spirit of the Most High Yah spoke to me. And he said, it won't stop there. I said, come on now, Father. Is it going to get that deep? Yes, it is, you guys. It's going to get real deep. The Most High is going to allow it. Because, see, what people are doing is showing who they are. See, I know a lot of y'all didn't pay any attention to that earlier video that's talking about things happen for a reason. And the reason rests in the bosom of the Father. Because the Father has the reason why things happen. And a lot of times, 99.9, it has to do with people keeping their eyes on what is. And that means what is before them. Not understanding there was something before what is before you. And that's where people's eyes is not beholding. Because they can't really see who's who and what's what. But by the grace and the mercy of Yah, he poured out gifts, spiritual seeds, so they can be able to take heed to it. And even us, we even bypass that gift, that ability to see this. This is how deep it really is. And that's what he shared with me today. He said, Deborah, this one is heavy. He said, now, as heavy as it was when the question came before Yeshua about his disciples, it is as heavy as it is. Woo! As heavy as it was is just as heavy as it is. Meaning when he said nation against nation, that means people against people. This is an opportunity for the nation of people to do what they already had in their heart to do. It's just the perfect time. The timing is perfect. The timing is perfect. And they doing it. They going after it for all that it's worth. And the only thing about it, Judah is out here doing his own thing. And that's okay. But Judah had no idea the action of these individuals, just a majority, but just a majority, the action is of them is that they're going to get victory. Wanted to do. That's the message earlier. We so focused on what we see, what is before us, meaning in this day, right now, what is. He said, but you don't know what a person was. And this is where he did not want his servants to get caught up in what a person is. That'll make you not see who they was. Because Yah holds who they were. We just looking at who they is. And this is what stored the servants of the Most High off. But because the grace and the mercy of the Most High Yah will pull up with reason of why things happen. He allowed things to happen for a reason. That our eyes may be open to see that what you have before you, that is, there's another piece to it that was. And it ain't pretty. Okay? So what we're in today, and while they're allowing them to get away with all these just reasons, and they just like at a standstill, like a, so what, I don't care, do it, I don't care, this is what we've been waiting for years. This is why Yah is allowing people to cut up from the floor. He's allowing them to identify themselves. You know how he said, devil, keep the light on? He told the devil to make sure no matter what y'all do, keep the light on. When the Father is also allowing in this day and time for his servants to see who's who and what's what. But guess what? He's revealing all over the four corners. So when you see things happening and wonder why things are happening the way that it's happening, understand it's a reason. It's a purpose. Yah is allowing it. And he knows that purpose is in him. We running around here trying to figure it out, trying to work it out. Now, what you're seeing right here today, you're seeing, and I'm sharing this with you all. There are a lot, and I shared it with you all, I think, yesterday and probably 3 days prior. There is a lot of life killing of brown skin. A lot of it. And this country, hey, why does that keep ringing? Wait a minute, let me let that stop. And I push, and it's still ringing. But the level of how the country is reacting, it is so powerful now. It matching to the T. Matching to the T. Matthew 24 verse 7 to the T. It's already started. See, I knew we was in tribulation. I knew we were there. I knew it. Y'all gonna let them think they got the upper hand. And then that right hand is gonna slam down. Y'all gonna let them think they got the right hand. They got the upper hand. And then he's gonna pull out with the right hand. Because I see them doing it. And I've been seeing it. That's why it makes me question other nations. It makes me have that funny feeling. Because it's just something there that the Father wanted me to know. And he knew I had been questioning him about everything. I asked the Most High about everything. So you all are sitting back as Judah, grinning, especially you all old heads. You ain't got nothing going, but you thinking you going to the king. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't going nowhere. You're about to see everything that's taking place for what it was. You're going to see it is what it is. So I'm sitting here listening to these cases, and I'm like saying to my father, okay, and you gonna let them do it? Oh yes, I'm gonna let them do it. I told you they gonna try to take lives from Israel and Judah. They gonna kill you and think they doing something good. Now you don't see nothing wrong with that. For somebody to kill and think they doing something good, and when he said good, righteous, that's what we at. People are doing it and they thinking they doing something good for their nation. Be careful. Don't get out here detaching to Gentiles nor heathen. Do not get out here detaching. You have no idea. Yah is revealing to us, his servant. Be cautious out here. You don't, because what is in them is in them. They ain't gonna buckle. They ain't gonna change. They ain't gonna seek. They ain't gonna. It's rooted in them. They've been waiting for this day. Been waiting. So they're getting a feel of killing skinned men, and then the brown skinned men that's living ain't busting not a move. But that's about right. They take care of their sons no way. So what do they care? There's a mystery in what's going on, and y'all don't see it. And the mystery is so powerful that I'm sitting here watching the Most High Yah allow these things to happen and allow Judah to stand back and do nothing because nothing was in Judah to do nothing. That falls under the protocol of what is righteous. So you're getting a real good look at who Judah is. You see, they're out here doing this, and when I'm gonna be here on live at 7 to break down, there's a lot of mystery, you guys, in this thing with this young man on this boat. A boat had nothing to do with it, but I'm just showing you how it connects with what he say in Matthew's chapter 24 and verse 6. It connects so thick that I would never have thought that the Father would allow it to go that route. But you know what's beautiful about it? And is it something beautiful about it? Yes. He said that they're going to continue that. So I'm going to let you know, these Gentiles and these heathens are going to continue, okay, murdering brown-skinned people. Everybody, all of them plays a role in it. Oh, yes, they do. He said that what is going to happen, and they're going to have to be able to have something in Judah to turn to the prophets of the Most High Yah, and only the true prophets. Will they find the true prophets? No, they probably wouldn't. But if the true prophet pull up, on this situation, Matthew's chapter 24 and verse 7. Okay, Father. Okay. That's going to have to be a topic he want me to keep wording out. So I'm going to word that out. Okay? He said, when the true prophet pull up, mm, 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 the right hand is going to come forth. Mm, 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 mm. But he let y'all know, you ain't seen nothing yet. You all think this thing is okay because it's not you and your children, your grandchildren. It's somebody else's today, yours tomorrow. Because this thing gonna be felt. It's gonna be felt. But you know what I keep thinking now? He said, when the true prophets of the Most High Yah pull up. And when they pull up, they ain't pulling up like a attorney. Because they're a part of it, in case y'all didn't know that. They ain't gonna pull up like you all would think a group of melanated people or brown skinned people or organization or a Hebrew Israelite. No, they gonna pull up with the power that's gonna push them forward. And the things that they just gonna have to say that's gonna bring the power of the right hand in this situation where all those ones that have gotten away with what they've been doing is gonna fall like flies. Mm, 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 mm. One thing I noticed that bothers me is that most people really don't give a rat's behind how y'all rumble. They don't care about who he is or his power. These people that's killing these young men, they don't care about that. You can't scare them. You can't frighten them regarding y'all. Did y'all know that? They're not frightened over a creator. That stuff don't move them. You can't do nothing to them. You can't say nothing to them. You can't teach nothing, preach nothing, or warn them. Right now, y'all is allowing the ball to be in their hand. Woo! Y'all is allowing the ball to be in their hand. Only because that's the way heavens knew that it would be. If each and every last one of you would take out time and take from January to today and see how many of this same situation has happened, it will blow your mind. I'm just not saying this for you to do it. I'm just saying it. Oh, I thought they had moved my son. My ex-husband had moved my son's car. No, he's not. The father is going to allow these things to happen. Now, why would Sister Deborah say that? Let me tell you something. I got 4 sons. How about that? Young sons. Can it be mine tomorrow? Sure. Show for right. Yes, it can. But when I go into what I know, you can do it today. But the way the Father will step into the situation will blow your mind and make you see the system you are in which you are in this country is a partaker of it. They are a partaker of those 500,000 children and how many in the United States? Well over 1 million of children has been missing in this country already in this year. You see, y'all ain't paying attention, are you? I know you're not, because it ain't got nothing to do with it. As long as it ain't affecting me, no, it ain't going to affect you, but it is. It's going to affect you. It's going to be before you another way where you're going to feel that fire judging you. And that's what's wrong with Judah. Judah don't see no way of trying to do nothing righteous. They don't go into a situation and try to, put a stop to it, or wait a minute, y'all, we gonna stand together. We gonna do Judah. Don't look for Judah, baby. Don't look for Judah to do anything. They so busy marching and trying to keep up with the beat of they movement and their cult. They ain't thinking about seeking the creator who's not going to tolerate this nonsense. You see, they ain't thinking about that. They think it's in their power to just form their own little group, be about that. But what I want to say to you all is this. The young man that died, they connected to a boat. He died, he didn't die on no boat. He ain't die on no boat. All that's a lie. That just shows you to me how all of them can get away with it. And then you get these here Judah people on here on these platforms, and they still can't tell the truth. Because it is not about telling the truth. It's about me getting subscribers and likes, so my check could be big at the end of the month. That's the mentality of Judah. It's nothing in them that want to clear up righteous. And we're going to talk about that this evening at 7 p.m. Central Time. So I'm going to pour out some mystery to you all. And I know you all ain't going to believe it, but you think I give a rat's behind? Truth is all y'all said put out. Pull out that truth, that light out of the midst of darkness. But I sat back and I said, Father, when I heard this about an hour and a half ago, and I heard it, I said, but Father, this is what I was saying last week, that they have already started this. And nobody, the attorneys that's in that field, the lawyers, which are attorneys, the judge, the nothing that falls under Judah is coming. Somebody is saying something, and I don't know what it is. Maybe they can't hear. I don't know. I will check in it. But there is something going on, you guys, that's very. And if you're looking for tribulation and perilous time, you're in there. It's already here. And just because you haven't received the knock on your door, hold up. Just hold up a few minutes. I'm just going to say a few minutes. It's coming. I'm a grateful individual that the Father allowed me to see things for what it is, and even allowed me to speak on it. Okay? Why? Because to see this here going on, even though I'm sitting here talking to you all, there's a deep hurt. The hurt now to me today, when the Father explained to me, he's going to let them do it. He's going to let them take out Judah and Israel. Judah, basically. He's going to let them do it. Because it ain't like they ain't done it before. And I told y'all in the video, I think about a week ago, it seems like they backing up, going back into what they used to do. And Judah sitting there saying, I'm talking what I know. I ain't talking about what your tail think. I'm talking about what I know. I'm sitting here watching a people react to stuff like it's nothing. But then the Spirit tells me in my spirit, but don't forget, they ain't even took care of their sons and daughters. So you think they hurt because they're missing? I didn't think of that like that. But that's what he was saying to me. You think they care? They ain't even took care of their sons nor their daughters. So you think they care if they missing? But this evening I'm going to pull out some hardcore mysteries of what I'm seeing on both sides, the spiritual realm and the natural. And I do not like the natural realm, y'all. I do not like the natural realm of what is taking place with this young man, Wells. I don't like the spiritual realm. The natural I can't do nothing with, but it brings that sorrow of seeing how people will stand on that platform and look at Al Sharp and this other man that are been in the system with Europeans for years, and you think they're gonna come up and do something about anything today. Y'all just don't get it. And it ain't meant for you to get it. But what y'all gonna let you get is tribulation. How about that? Oh, you gonna get that. You gonna get that on every corner. And when it's time to say something, guess what? He ain't gonna let you say nothing. He gonna let you feel something. That's where I say that I'm grateful that he let me take on it now, to where later it won't affect me like it's taking a toll on me now. You see, because what is actually happening was, we supposed to see this, and we supposed to be moved by this. It's something in us to say, no, no, Father, don't let them do this. Don't. No, but we ain't. We waiting for something to happen to them so we can climb on it and make it about something. That's why I don't want to deal no more with Gentiles. No more Gentiles on this page. I don't want to deal with Gentiles. That's it. No more Gentiles. Because the Father has revealed to me the heart, the part that he's going to measure. I don't want to deal with them no more. Let them go somewhere else. Let them go somewhere else. I don't want to deal with them on my page no more. I don't even want them on my page no more. And I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about, y'all. Because what he had to show me was just a little pin needle of something. And he said, now throw this here and watch what happens. I sat there and threw that little thing, and it blew all out of control. That's what he wanted me to see. People are not who you think they are. And while you all in Judah running around here grinning, and these women grinning and laughing, thinking all this stuff is a joke, and it's something to play in. Oh, wait a minute, baby. So what, you ain't got no kids? It's a reason why you ain't had none. Because you know you wouldn't go do nothing with them if you had them. A lot of times he know the type of person you are. So he wouldn't give you nothing. You shouldn't have nothing no way. If he ain't give it to you, you shouldn't have it. Only the Most High God see fit to allow you. And if he haven't, you don't need it no way. Because today tells the story. It tells the truth of the whole matter. So there are, the heart of people is not there to be even sensitive toward anything that's happening. And that's what I see from the wilderness level, Judah. Judah has no feeling over nothing. And everybody that said they represent a people, we always looking for those two clowns, 2 or 3 clowns, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharp, and this other man. He pulled up at every situation, and notice, y'all, nobody ever paid any attention to it. Every time he takes on the case, the parents wing away. The whole thing, it's like almost, this is a clown show to make a whole bunch of money. After it's over, you'll be taken care of. Yeah, you lost a son, but you lost a daughter, but that's how I noticed it. And y'all, you know what? I've been watching like a hawk, and I'm trying to, wait a minute, none of this is no justice. You know why they're gonna get away with doing the killing? Because they've been getting away with it. I'm sitting here watching this lady right now with her son talking about on the boat. You don't see, not you. Not you. I don't see no spiritual sorrow in her regarding her son nor the father. Yeah, it's like what mother wants to be on all these media talking to these people, giving all her and his opinion. Right now, you're feeding these Europeans. You're giving them what they want. What did they giving you in return? I know they got to be giving you something. You got Al Sharp up there. Al Sharp ain't never been for black people. Al Sharp is just like Jesse Jackson, just like any of them that portrayed that they represent and never did. That's how they live long. Because they ain't gonna live long if they represent the truth. Wrong. Jesse Jackson? No, he ain't never been right. Jesse Jackson ain't never been right. And he gets a good farewell when he leaves. lives old and get a good farewell, just like Al Sharp. Al Sharp ain't never done nothing righteous and just for civil right. Now I don't know where Judah so stuck on stupid on these type of people. Just like that attorney that takes the case, this dark-skinned man. When I see him, I already know there's a catch. He's gonna sell out the parents to the system. You're gonna hear it, and next thing you gonna go. Next time something come up, then boom. Y'all don't, it didn't done on y'all why this case is so blown out. I'm gonna show you why y'all sick. Judah is a sick people. Because this stuff didn't take place when this young man on this boat. This been going on, y'all. What about all the men that was hanging from trees? Come on, y'all, make it make sense. Not now one buster move. Now one of Al Sharper. Now one of them come up to fight up against none of that. That's why I know Judah is a sellout to not just darkness and wicked and evil, to the white man that's giving them a little change. And it's okay, because y'all gonna let them think they got everything. They do. They right now think the ball is in their hand. You think they killing these young men for nothing? No, they showing you this is what we gonna do to y'all. This is what we've been waiting to do, and we done took it all the way back to the lynching. And ain't nobody bust a move. Al Sharp, this attorney, nobody. But then you gonna come up when a young man that was said was on the boat. It ain't got nothing to do with the boat, y'all. It ain't got nothing. The boat was what took him from the house where they killed him, and then put him on the boat to put him in the water. But they got y'all just bit all up. And you know what? I'm with the Most High y'all on this. I'm with him on this, because like he said when I was telling y'all in that earlier message, everything happens for a reason. And the reason why everything happens for a reason, because he got the reason in him. Because he's busy showing you what is. Because we stuck on stupid looking at things not what is, what was. Y'all hoes what was. We stuck on stupid looking at what is. So he letting you be that stupid. So I get it. I get why it says they're going to be killing you and think that they are doing righteous. It all makes sense, because they're dealing with a people. There's something mentally wrong with a people who don't have the sense enough to have a feeling to feel something. It's just like $1. Somebody tell you they're gonna give you $1. It's like, okay, I'll take the dollar instead. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. You don't see no. It's just like, where is Judah with any sense? None whatsoever. And I know, I come to understand that too. The Father knew about. But I like the going back to the beauty of it is how he's allowing people to think they got the upper hand to take lives. They got the last, the first, and the say so to take people's lives. Not even understanding every life you take, wait till it's time for him to take your children and you. They don't think that's going to happen. Why? Because this is what their ancestors did. Now they're pulling up, doing what their ancestors did. You see how it was always in them, you guys? It never left them. It never left them. I sat back and thought about something yesterday of how they believe that you're not supposed to have a mouth. You're not supposed to question nothing. You're not supposed to ask nothing. You either shut your mouth and do what we say, how we say it, the way we say it, to please the way that we want it to go. Don't you say nothing. The moment you say something, then you know. You break down all that fake barrier that's within them. Because now, nigga, you done said something. You got your own way of wanting to do this. You want to do it this way? No, either you do it my way or no way. You see? This is that mindset. And once, and I don't think it's going to be a time where Judah going to get another opportunity to see what's going on. Because I believe that the Father has allowed Judah to see everything. But Judah is gone, y'all. For real, for real. Because if you can't see Al Shark and this guy here, Al Shark and this other dark skinned man that's called himself attorney, y'all, he pull up, and where in the rest behind is he coming from? This man surely should be a billionaire. I'm serious, y'all. Somebody is paying him on every side, because I don't care what happened. He never get a case where he really win. He just come to do the case to quiet the storm. You never see his case going to court and he getting full victory. Only coming in, him and Al Sharp, to light the match and to quiet the storm after the light has been matched. Blow it out and quiet the storm, as if they are doing something. He didn't pull up for that young man when they said that he killed the guy, the white guy. He didn't pull up for that. He won't pull up. Al Sharp didn't pull up for that. And they don't pull up for nothing. All of it is a lie, y'all. It's a setup. So the father was letting me know that, understand. That's the reason why you got a lane. Because I knew you would see it for what it is. And I made you a comfort zone where you can get in that lane. Because what you're going to see outside of that lane, Deborah, is not what these mothers, these grandmothers, these aunts and uncles, these fathers, these grandpa in Judith is going to see and accept and embrace. But I want you to see it, to get it, and get back in your lane and watch the outcome, because that's what I'm ready for. Y'all got a plan to let these people go back to where they going back. They went back, y'all. When they start putting on trees and all these black men are missing, and then these black women too, and nobody ain't saying nothing, they went already back. And nobody has busted a move in the Judith community. But we let those reach in and let them come out. Al Sharp and this other guy. And never, ever, ever do you see it going to the case. None of y'all haven't seen it. Because the parents settle for the money. Just like this young man now. His mother and father, it is off the chain. I sat there today, this morning, and watched a mother who's missing a son. And there's another guy with him. One, I think, was 18, and the other one, I think, was 16. They found them in the woods last week, dead. And when they finding them, they're sending signs, y'all. They're hanging them, they're cutting them up, they're setting them on fire. This stuff is what took place back in the days. It's going backwards, y'all, and y'all going backwards with it. In your own wicked heart, you're going backwards. Because you trying to bypass what is actually happening. And that's why Judah don't have no form of conscious of what really is happening. They're just numb to stupidity. But the moment something come up that nobody shouldn't be supporting, everybody they're supporting. It's a lot of crooked stuff going on. And it's not just that young man's death. Too many people giving too much money. Too much money. Mama and daddy is in here inheriting too much money. And you can see it. All these people. How is it everybody paying for the funeral? It's only one funeral, so why is all of y'all jumping on a bandwagon, paying 100% for the whole funeral? Then where is all that money going? I'm telling y'all, it's something that about this just don't make sense. And to me, it has to do with the black community as they accept themselves to be black. That's why something cuckoo about them. The brown skinned people, there's something that just ain't right about us as a people. That we can stand here and let it reverse back so easily, so simple. And we embracing it with silence, with nothing but want to see it. All of YouTubers, all they doing is getting on here talking about it just for likes and subscribers so they can get a bigger check. That's it, y'all. That's it. They don't want no more than that. They're not covering, and what they covering don't even make any sense to me. None of it. Didn't y'all see that other case when that a black girl went to over in Africa somewhere, and she had her fiance was white. He killed her. You see how ain't nothing been done by it. You see how it come and go, and then it's all back to normal. That's what Yah is standing back watching. He's watching it like a hawk, y'all. But it takes me back to what I've been teaching y'all for a long time. Something wrong with Judah. Something is seriously wrong with Judah. And I was thinking about what the Father says, how Judah is partially blind. So that leads you to understand that not everything is blind. Everything is clearly seen. It is something that Judah might not see, but there's things that Judah should see. But what Judah at right today, something's wrong right here. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. IUIC come jumping up, marching and wants to be on television once this guy died. What about the 70 people since January that have been hung by a tree? I ain't been marching it, y'all. I'm telling you, Judah has something very dark going on here. For all of this to be taking place, and they talk about our history, how you gonna know your history and don't know what is right before you? All of your history is repeating itself, and you ain't got sense enough to see it standing right there before you. It's showing you the history of those who are dead, but the history is looking you dead in your eyes right here and now, showing you that they repeat this cycle, and they have stepped in it full force. Because I think 70 hangings since January is a lot. And if Judah that done, Al Sharp ain't been on it, nor this attorney. Something wrong, y'all. Y'all gonna play in that garden. Sister Deborah is going on her little trip, and let me tell you, when I get back, Sister Deborah is gonna be strictly about what I've been about, and that is the Father's business. But I'm going to start bringing out information that's not talking about all of this, but more so talking about the wrath of Yah for this situation. Be careful in how you usher people into your living, and don't, it ain't, Yah did not call Judah to graft in the Gentiles and the heathens. Let Yah do that, but don't go putting people into a zone and you don't know what you're dealing with. Because if y'all ain't graft them in, it ain't for you too. So Sister Deborah, I'm here at one of my locations, which I have to take care of business. And I say unto you all, have a wonderful day, and join me at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to cover the young man that is said to have lost his living. And I'm going to cover many more and make you think and wonder, well, whatever happened? What happened to all of these other lives? Ain't nobody covered. It's because it's all fake, y'all. When I say fake, they're actually killing you. They're actually doing all this evil and wicked to Judah. But it's fake how those that they putting up there to cover what they doing up. The police departments, all of them are involved. These two last ones in the last week, they were found in Georgia in the woods. These two last ones. But I'm just saying to you all, I think that Judah is not going to escape what Yah is going to allow them to do. Because Judah needs to see something before he thinks he's going out of something. Because Judah is just something wrong with Judah. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm going to have the Holy Spirit to be able to explain to me what is wrong with Judah, especially Judah men. How all this stuff can go back like this here, and they just at a standstill. You see, lying with these people. These people telling you, showing you, revealing to you the ones who do the morgue, the one who do the autopsy, the police departments, all of them in on it. And y'all walking around here grinning like y'all done won something. Judah, something wrong with you. Something terribly wrong with you. And whatever it is, I throw my hand up to the Most High Yah. And I know that only He Himself knows there's something is seriously wrong, but he's going to leave it right where it's at. We in tribulation. Shalom and shalom.